Back at it, Shorty. Back at it. Happy DC morning. Happy DC morning. Let's put some Bluetooth on. Put my Bluetooth on real quick, Shorty. Hey, I'm gonna get to my Happy Sunday, boy. Happy Sunday. Hey, I'm gonna get to the room in a little bit. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm still working on it. I'm working on it, boy. Slowly but surely. Can I turn this camera around? Yeah, you could. Oh shoot, look, yo. Boom, yep. What's up? What's up, Roberto? I was like, yeah. I'm getting to it though. It was worse than this. It was worse than this. Got some shoes in there. Got stuff up in the closet a little bit. And then my second closet I ain't know about. The secret closet. Slowly but surely. And these are clean. This is dirty. It's a hamper actually on there. I'm a I'm gonna clean these. Take them to the laundromat tomorrow. I'll get to it. I'll get to it, boy. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, boy. I put on my dehumidifier just now. Oh my dang, boy. Look at that. 76% humidity in here. Wait, by the water, right? I gotta be putting it on. 76 humidity. I got it down to like I think 50% humidity once. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. See what I'm playing for. See what I is playing here. There's this place called Pizza John's. I went and had some pizza. Oh, look at that fan over here. So I got AC, but man, I think it's smelling funny, man. I got air conditioner, but I feel like putting on a fan. It be smelling, man. The people, they came in, they treated the ducts, the ducting, but it still smell funny when I put that sucker on, man. I'm trying to smell the nastiness. I don't know what I'm gonna play. Get on DC and get the little daily rewards. Get the daily rewards if my cousin is on. See what he playing. I doubt he on though. I don't know if he on. I don't know if he on, man. So what y'all up to? What y'all up to today? You're sweating a little bit of walking around. I gotta learn how to do like so what I'm playing. I think I'm gonna get on DC and get the daily rewards. And then probably those zombies. There's some zombies, boy. Today's Sunday. Did y'all go to church today? That's how my mother would say it. All y'all go to church today? All y'all say all your prayers today? We used to we used to go to church Sunday morning. Sunday morning we went to church. Sunday morning we went to church, right? Then, like they had 7 p.m. Sunday service again. We had to go back to. We had 2 church services on Sunday. Then on Tuesday it was Tuesday night Bible study. Tuesday night Bible study. Then, and I guess, am I complaining about it? I guess I am, but not really. I don't know. But I credit my mother and father. My father too, because he used to work overtime at his job, or say he was working overtime. You never know. He was a dude, so shoot, I ain't giving my father no slack. I don't know. He could have another family on the other side of the other side of Baltimore. You know what I mean? My father would always do overtime, come back Sunday morning, take us to church Sunday morning, then take us back to church 7 p.m. That's when church used to start again on Sunday, right? Um, then he would go to work. Tuesday, it was, I guess, 7 o'clock again. We went back to Bible study. And then it was Friday night praise and worship. Friday night praise and worship. Let's see who's on here. Friday night praise and worship. And then, if my mother had choir practice on Saturday, we went back on Saturday again. Yep. My older brother, he used to play the trumpet. I used to play the saxophone and the trombone in the band. So we had to go for a band practice on Saturday. We was always in church, man. We was always in church. But then, my journey to shy away from actually going to church physically, it began. Oh man, I remember when I was younger, coming up, like around maybe 11, like 11 up until probably like 15, up till 15. I used to go to church. I used to listen, but I ain't really used to listen that much, and not really think about what the preacher was saying. It wasn't until I was like 15, 16. I remember sitting there and I was listening to what he was saying. I was like, oh, I started being uh I guess captivated by the history that came from the sermon. So I used to stay awake a little bit more, but then of course I still get a little sleepy. Fall asleep a little bit. Then my mother punch me or pinch me or something like that. But started to get interested in what the preacher was preaching about, and so I was interested. Of course, love the Lord, everything like that. But my shying away from actually going to be in a house, a church, a house of worship, as they call it. And I'll say I've been on the porch my whole life. If I get off the porch, I'm gonna get life. I always say that. I don't know how people be like shooting people and like shoot once, shoot twice. I don't understand that. I'm emptying the clip just about if I'm taking somebody out. I don't get it. But nonetheless, been on the porch my whole life. We were I would listen to the church service. I would listen, and it began with, let's see, what was the first thing? The first thing that happened was, okay, I came. All right, we was at this one church. And the pastor came to preach one night, and I think it was a Tuesday night, and he had his head was bandaged up, right? His head was bandaged up. They're like, "Oh, pastor got attacked. Pastor got attacked. They attacked pastor." So we was like, they're like, "Oh man," the black church, or white church, or whatever, I guess, man. But it was like, "Oh no." The evil spirit, the Satan is trying to come against pastor, because pastor's trying to open up another church, right? So everybody all concerned about it. And a friend of our family, they were cops, right? They were cops and deep in law enforcement or whatever. So he had a security detail to protect him, to protect his house, right? I was too young. My older brother and my older cousin, they went and helped, right? Like, go and just check on pastor, go walk around the house, And one day they went up there unannounced. And this is the breakdown of me going into a into a physical church, right? They walked around the house, right? And, and they caught Pastor in the swimming pool with another dude. Yeah, they were no, and they were naked. They were naked, Shorty, right? So they caught Pastor with a dude in the pool, Shorty. They caught Pastor in the pool, right? So now Pastor like, Brett, what's up, Gage? Oh, notifications. I don't know how to put notifications on. What's up, man? Yep. I'm gonna try to see what's up with notifications. Thanks, man. I'm gonna check it out. But yeah, I'll talk about how I slacked off on going to church. I used to always go to church, right? My parents used to take me to church. Shoot, if it was up to me, boy, I remember thinking like, dang, people actually get to stay home Sunday morning and play Nintendo and go outside and play, and here we are in a Buick, with our shirts on all tight and all that, all up in our neck, going to church and all that. But then later everybody out there playing. We had to go back to church. But anyway, so they went to check on Pastor. Pastor got beat down. He got beat down. So they doing a security detail around his house. One time they went and found Pastor in the pool with a dude. Pastor's in the pool with a dude. So now Pastor like, frick, these mother effers gonna F me up. They gonna F up what I got going on. They gonna tell people, right? So I remember it was Sunday. Now it's Sunday. Um, I was there listening. Cause the history of the Bible is what captivate me, right? That's hearing how some preachers explain the Bible is wonderful, you know. So I'm listening, and all of a sudden he starts saying, this what got my attention. He said, "Oh, you Trinidadian people, all this something about Trinidadian people." He was mad, right? And I was like, "Hold up, that's our family. Hold on, what is he talking about?" And I just know he started arguing at the people who caught him with another guy in the swimming pool. So what we did was we started meeting at one of our family members' basement, going in the basement. They had Bible study. We have Bible study, and so we stopped going to the main church. Some of us, because some people wouldn't believe what what they saw him doing. They wanted to support the pastor. So we went to the family basement. In the basement, started having Bible study, just reading the Bible. And at the time we had another pastor come as a guest pastor, and he started coming to the Bible study. So he just started preaching in the basement, right? So we left the one church, and they don't know what to do. They like, oh man, what the world? We've been in this church for years. So we didn't want to support that funny stuff or whatever, and went to the basement of the church, and that second pastor started preaching. So this is around the time when I left to go to the army, right? All right, so he in the basement preaching. He had a wife. The wife started to like disrupt the services. Disrupt the services. At the time, he was like, "Oh, she just player hating on the pastor. Oh, it's an evil spirit. He need to get rid of her." But what comes to find out was it was a cry for help, because she knew that her husband was a weirdo. He up here preaching to us, and he even preached better than the other pastor. He explained the stuff in the Bible. And I'm like, but now, I'm starting to get into the history of the Bible and what he's saying, right? So I'm like, man, I liked it too. I liked the way he preached. But kind of found out that his wife was trying to tell people he is a motherfucking weirdo, right? And he 100%, 110% was. And it took a long time for it to come out, because they chastised her. They got up out there. They got her up out the church. They got her up out the church, and he stayed there preaching. Now they poured that friend of the family. They poured all that they had, or their support, into helping him build a church. He built the church. Never knew this guy was weird like this. So he had that church. Now I came back from the army. Now that first pastor, okay, that crazy stuff happened. I'm like, man, are you serious? That stuff happening? And the first pastor's mother used to be in the front of the church. Beautiful woman, beautiful woman. But at the end of the church services, we'll go up to, you go and you hug the pastor. Hey, praise the pastor. Hey, pastor, that was great, the great service. Hey, pastor, how you going? And I remember he used to like, kiss our forehead. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, hold up. His mother knew that he was funny all those years. She knew he was funny, and she watching him kissing these dudes, these little boys or whatever, who was excited about the biblical life, the church life, kissing them on the forehead and all this kind of stuff. Um, so that was that pastor. Now the pastor that's preaching from in the basement, he opened up a church. Now before I left to go to the army, it was like, no, I came home on the weekend. Came on the weekend from the army, and I was sitting outside in the car waiting for my mother to come out so we could leave. So I was looking at the cars, and I seen a nice Jaguar, right? I was like, oh shoot, I think that's past the car. I'm like, oh man, that is nice. And he was kind of young, so I'm like, yo, that past, he got it. He doing good in life. He a preacher. He got money, I'm sure. I said, he got a nice car. Then I thought to myself, I'm like, hold up, where's his girlfriend? I'm like, I never heard nothing about Pastor having a girlfriend. Okay, his wife gone, but you with somebody, I was old enough for that, to know that. So okay, all right. I looked at that. A little, a quandary. Quandary. I went back to the army, and then I came back home. When I came home, I did not have a car. My mother used to let me use her car. Oh, 100%, no problem. Yep, the Army. I was in the Army. 82nd Airborne, went to become a Ranger, didn't make it. And stationed at Fort Bragg. But so I left the Army, came back home. I did not have a car. Didn't have a car. One day I was walking home. It was raining. I was like, shoot, I gotta get a car. Went and got a little red Dodge Omni. Now I'm in Glen Burnie, Maryland, and the church is up in Reisterstown, Maryland. So the red Dodge Omni, it wasn't roadworthy. I could have barely go the highway. The speed limit was, I think it's 65 or 70 miles per hour. Usually the 695 around Baltimore is 55 miles per hour, but this one, I think, is 65. My car was like, I could have barely drive on that highway, but I wanted to go to church, because now I'm out the Army now. I want to go back to church, right, to start, to continue on with my worship and learning of the Bible. So I wanted to go to church. I had a red Dodge Omni. I got a new job. First thing I got, my first paycheck, I was like, oh shoot, I'm buying a Firebird. I bought a Pontiac Firebird. I should have got a Trans Am. I totally effed up. Got a V6 Firebird. First thing I did, go to church, right? Damn, actually, I skipped one part, man. No. Yeah, this is good. So I got the car. I just wanted to go to church. It wasn't about trying to show off. It was, I just want to be in church. Drove to church, drove up, parked the car, got inside. My mother's always there. Mother always in church. Boy, come to church. Come to church. I'm like, all right, I got a car. I'm coming. Bam. Got in church. I'm sitting there, right? Sitting there listening. And all of a sudden, like, yeah, you go out there. Now you got a little. What do you say? He said, son, you got your little sports car. You think you all that? You did. I was like, hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Sound like you talking about me. What the hell? What the fuck? Like, man, what is it? I felt as though they say sometimes you feel condemned in church, don't take it to heart. But I took it to heart. I was like, hold up, that's kind of weird. I have a sports car. You talking about, yeah, you think you're all that and all that. So, okay, so that was one little crack. I had locks. My hair was long. I'll go up to the front. At the end of, the black people church, you hug the pastor, all this kind of stuff. I went up there, hugged the pastor, and in the Trinidadian community at the time, or it may still be like that right now, in the Trinidad community, they look down on people with locks or the Rastafarian faith a whole lot, because Trinidad and Jamaica are a little bit different, right? They more so would accept the Rastafarian, you know. So I had locks. So my aunts and them, you know, just jeering me and don't like that I have locks or whatever. She said, you gonna cut these? You gonna cut these, right? Here I haven't been to church in years, and the pastor, instead of saying, "Hey, no, I'm so glad he's here," just be happy that he's here. Well, don't try to make fun of how he have his hair or whatever like that. Instead of doing that, he joined in and started making fun of my hair, how it was long, right? Because Trinidadian again, they look down on the Rastafarian thing with Christians, right, or Catholic. So I was like, I remember thinking to myself, I was like, you bitch ass motherfucker. I was like, instead of saying something inspiring to a young black man, man, I haven't seen you for years. He there trying to show off for the ladies, right? And not that he wanted to get with them, but I'm saying he started showing off, doing a little comedy routine. I'm like, you, like, boy. All right, so that's another crack. That's another crack. That did not make me stop going all the way. What made me stop going all the way was, boom, I was walking in the living room, and I think I was going to go pick my son up. I went to pick my son up. I looked up, and I seen Pastor face on the TV. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And they, well, it's known I haven't been there. I was in the army for some time. It's known I haven't been there for a while. I'm like, I just thought about, if that was me, I wouldn't be trying to put, especially in Baltimore, come on, young black man, you're going to try to, instead of just saying something inspirational, I don't know. That's just how I look at it. So now I'm picking my son up, and I looked at the TV. I seen his face on the TV screen. Now this is the pastor who came and was doing the Bible study in the basement, and the friends of the family, they helped him so much. We built a church. People would go and like help build the church instead of like real hiring out workers. People would give money and everything like that. But anyway, I picked up my son, and I was like, "Hold up, that is he passed on the news. You can look it up. Apostle Gerald Griffith. I seen his face. I was like, why is he doing on the news? Little dumbass face like this. Looks so evil. He was leaving the country, and they accused him of of sexual assault on young people in the church. I seen that, and I was like, oh shoot. Now it come all the way around to his wife. When they first started meeting and we was having Bible study, and she would interrupt the services, and they was like, oh shit, the devil had taken over her, and he just gaslighting me like crazy. Sure enough, he was a kook, and like he would have the young people come in and it's on the YouTube. Stop playing. Y'all, YouTube, you go look it up. You can Google it. YouTube. He he was fondling and doing sexual stuff to the young people when they come for counseling. And it's so easy. A parent in the church will be like, my son, I can't control him. He's being so mean, or he being so disrespectful. You're going to talk to pastor. You're going to pastor talk to him. And when pastor going to the counseling, pastor feeling on the little kids. I mean, boys. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, okay, maybe not really girls. Okay, girls too young, but at least it could be girls. But no, he's feeling on the little boys, yo. He just totally messed it up. But and I don't think did he mess with any older ladies? I do not know. That didn't come out, but from what I know, so he got caught. Boom. So that's another thing. All right, so he got caught. It didn't really sever my ties with worship, but just going to now I'm looking at these humans, these pastors, how they will put their they like showboat and all this kind of stuff. They'll showboat other pastors, had nice cars and furs and all that, and people putting offering money and tape ministry putting all this money into the church, and they full of crap. Now that happened. That pastor went to jail and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, all right, I went to one of my cousin's weddings, and on the block it had like 5 churches. 5 or 6 churches on one block. So now I'm looking at it again. I'm looking at all these little billboards, pastors up there, I was like, I'm gonna go in there. All you want to do is show off. And that one pastor he got arrested, and he did go to jail. This is another thing I look at. He went to jail. When he got out of jail, did he like go work at Amazon wasn't around at the time. UPS. Did he go work at FedEx? Did he get a regular job? Nope. He went right back up in the pulpit in that church, and they supported him. And that's where he went back getting that money. It's about the money. Does he want to sit down? It's not real to him. He don't want to sit in the congregation and have somebody else preach. He want to be up there for self. You know what I'm saying? Getting all that mother effing money. That's what it is. He won't get a regular job. So I'm looking at all these pastors a lot of times. They open up this church. Instead of open up your church that's 2 miles from the next church, you know what I'm saying? Mother effer, you could have gone to that other church talking about, I had a calling on my life. Why don't you have a calling on your life to go to in the church you at and be like, hey, y'all, I have a calling. We're going to have a group come out on the weekends and we're going to cut grass. We're going to cut grass in the neighborhood, shorty. You know what I'm saying? We're going to walk around. We're going to try to help out the community a little bit. You know, safely. Do stuff safely. You know, they don't do that, but they want their name up in lights. You know what I'm saying? So, and then they start getting that money. And I understand people would want to date people. They start dating people in the congregation. I don't mind a pastor having a girlfriend in the congregation, but let it be respectful. You know, if you get her pregnant, you know, don't have it as a secret. If you have a wife and you want to get a divorce, if you're a pastor, fine, by all means, be like, hey, tell the congregation, I don't want to be married anymore. I'm supposed to, you know, acknowledge being a husband and all that, but I'm just tired of being married. You know, I'm getting a divorce. You know, be transparent. You could, I think that's fine for a pastor to do. What they do is they deceive people, and they deceive their wife, and they be cheating. But so all that happened, and now I start learning. Okay, so they preaching from the King James version of the Bible, right? The King James version, King James Bible. That's the one that I prefer too, right? So then I started hearing about. I was looking up, reading history, listening to history uh, books on tape and everything like that. My mother used to give me the Old Testament on tape and everything. So love it, right? I didn't feel like going to the actual church. So then I hear about the Dead Sea Scrolls. The Dead Sea Scrolls, and I was like, oh shoot, hold up. The Dead Sea Scrolls. I don't remember Pastor ever picking up the Dead Sea Scrolls and be like, hey, we're going to preach. I'm going to preach from one of these pages in the Dead Sea Scrolls real quick. It's always the King James Version of the Bible, right? Yeah, all about money, man. All about money. It defiles it. You know, they probably started out really wanting to do stuff, but once they start getting that money, and the people in the church found out they're doing something crazy, they're not sitting down. They're going to keep preaching. People going to leave the church, but other people going to still support them. They're going to stay there for the money, which is effed up a little bit, you know. But so I'm like, all right, hold up, Dead Sea Scrolls. Oh shoot, that's more history. Oh frick, you know, 'cause I like historical things, historical documentaries. I like history. So I said, wait a minute, let me go to the Christian bookstore, and you know what? I'm gonna look for the Dead Sea Scrolls. I went to the Christian bookstore at the time. This is probably like, I don't even know what year. '05. I want to give a correct year. Around '05. Went to the Christian bookstore here in White Marsh, Maryland. Went to the Christian bookstore. I was like, I'm getting me a copy of the Dead Sea Scrolls. I'm actually like, we don't have no Dead Sea Scrolls here. I was like, hold on, man. Hold on. And this ties into what Billy Carson be talking about a little bit. It's like kind of phony. It's like, if you preaching truth, and the Bible is a historical document, things are historical in there. You know what they're talking about. Wouldn't you want another historical document? You know, even the Torah. Hey, we're going to talk about something in Torah real quick. That's a historical thing, and people believe in that. It's about preaching truth, not just what you want, you know? So this sort of stuff that started tearing me off. So I'm like, no Dead Sea Scrolls in the Christian bookstore. So I'm like, that it kind of really pissed me off. I'm like, that don't make no daggone sense. And then what really is the kicker, I don't remember how I found out. It had to have been on YouTube. You seen it on YouTube. No, it was the book on tape. Misquoting Jesus. There you go. Misquoting Jesus. That's the name of the audio the audio tape, the audio thing you listen to. I wish I could have said I read the book. No, I didn't read the book. I listened to the audio. Misquoting Jesus, they talked about the Apocrypha. And I was like, the Apocrypha? Hold on. It's again sounded a little bit familiar. I'm like, where can I get a copy of the Apocrypha? And why didn't Pastor all these years, Pastor never spoke from the Apocrypha? Now, I don't care if those guys met up in the room. Some of them was cheating on their wives. They was probably stealing money. One of them had to been a pedophile. All these dudes in the room compiling the Bible, right? The canon of the Bible. You mean to tell me they discarded truth? And they said, well, we ain't putting it in this Bible. The Bible going to be too big. So we're not going to use the Apocrypha. Take that out. We ain't going to use that. We ain't going to use the Dead Sea Scrolls. We ain't going to make that accessible and have a book to have in the black church up on the pulpit. The preacher just have one book. Preaching from one book and getting all this offering all the time. It's all these other books of truth. That's what pissed me off right there. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. I was like, hold up, man. You mean to tell me the book of Enoch? You mean to tell me you don't want to preach from that? He's in the Bible. And oh man, I'm like, all these years. I mean, years of years. These preachers, we go into other states, convocation, and all this stuff, and they just preaching from one book, and there's other books out there they're not preaching from. Are you serious? Man, they suck. They suck. So right now, I am a Christian or God believer. I believe in God. I believe some things in the Bible, but I'm like, they need to preach from the friggin' the Apocrypha, the Book of Jubilees. I forget all the names. All I remember is the Book of Enoch and the Book of Jubilees. I know it's other ones, but they don't even talk about them. They don't even talk about them in Black church. And now they're online too now. They like, yo, send me that offering cash app. Man, get out of here if y'all ain't preaching about that stuff. So I just hear a preacher talking, and I'm like, he could be doing wonderful things. That first pastor, sometimes my father wouldn't have money for the gas and electric. He would give my father money. So beautiful things happen in the church. But now I'm looking at it and I'm like, man, if you just one book of truth, if you anytime in life you shy away from truth, to me, I won't say the cuss word, but you are, you know what I'm saying? I ain't, and now you're a pastor, you can't, man, you better mix it up. You better say, hey, we're going to talk about the Torah today, So that's my little, my journey with spirituality, Oh, man, don't talk about speaking in tongues, boy. The black church. Oh, somebody blah 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 blah. Oh, we do blah blah blah. My mother used to speak in tongues. Oh, somebody blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? I never heard my father speak in tongues, right? So all that stuff, man, and just from one book, the King James Version of the Bible, and I'm like, you have people that be running around the church. It's like a place to go for attention. Like people who just want attention a lot of times. Every freaking Sunday, it was just one lady. I ain't gonna say her name. You could count on your hands. 1 second, 2 second, 3, 4, go! And she started running around the church, run around the church, run around. She real fast. And her husband used to just be sitting there with he used to be having like this cowboy hat on in the church, right? And people be wanting attention a lot of times. The pastors be wanting attention. It just man has effed up the historical message for these historical books, and whether it's talking about man interacting with aliens, with spirits or whatever they want to talk about, whatever they want to say it is, they have dropped the ball on bringing it to us, because they just want to talk about whatever they're talking about from one book. They just want to use one book. And if they do have a second book, it's probably the American version of the King James Version of the Bible, So then you look at the Methodists. My wife that I got a divorce. She was a Lutheran. Her father's a Lutheran pastor, right? And I didn't figure out what a PK is, preacher's kid. I had married a PK, a preacher's kid, so that's why we had problems. We just argued too much. But you had the Lutheran, you had the Methodist, you have all It's 2024. Y'all can't figure, come to be under one banner as a Christian. Why are so many different Christians? That's to tell you right there that things is effed up. You know, something is definitely wrong. And Billy Carson, he got a point. You know what I'm saying? He got a point. All these other books that they not giving credence to, that the Bible definitely has taken from. If we want to jump up and down and speak in tongues from one book, how are you going to denounce the other books that's historical also that came before it? So I don't know. I when I hear preachers, first thing I think of how I'm just wasting my time a little bit. That's what I think. And he getting all this money, and he ain't saying nothing about the apocrypha. If he come in there, he quote a scripture from the King James version. I'm like, man, how long you been preaching? You still saying this? Man, you better preach on that Book of Enoch, Shawty. You know what I'm saying? Let people speak in tongues from that. They ain't gonna do that. They are not gonna do that. They're not taking. They're not reading from the emerald tablets and all this kind of stuff. The freaking the Anuma Elish and all this kind of stuff. They ain't preaching from that. Sure, they say they don't got time for that. They trying to get this money. Talking fake phony, boy. Let's see who on, boy. 6/11 Sunday. See, Red Dead Redemption 2. Should I get on Red Dead? No, it's not enough people, man. You want to get on there. I'm late to Red Dead, because some of those missions you need like multiple people. Well, it'd be more fun with multiple people, I should say. Um, Let me get on DC and get my daily rewards, boy. Yep. I wonder what ally gonna be next on DC Universe Online. They had Starfire. Starfire, as far as it comes to with munitions, you gotta use Killer Instincts. Killer Instinct, I think it is. You do Killer Instincts and you get 8% might. With John Stewart, you do multi-net launcher, and that's doing damage. So I'd rather use John Stewart than Starfire. They had to come out with somebody else and another DPS artifact. Oh, let's see how much the humidity is. The humidifier is right now. Let's see. Let's see. Where we at? 66. First was 79. Hey, it just wanted a 66. Hey, because I'm sweating a little bit. I brought it up by 1 point. When I put it on, it was 79. Yeah, 79 humidity. Hey, y'all got comic books? Got comic books, man? It's an arcade. I guess I'll put it like this so y'all can see it. Oh, shoot, like that. That's another thing. Y'all got comic books, man? It's funny, I did not know all these years. I did not know that my son collect comic books too, right? I did not know. My older brother, my mother, at one point she started working at a library. She's working at a library on the Alameda in Baltimore. On the Alameda, she'd go to the library, and at night she would bring home like Avengers. She'd bring home Avengers, and she would give it to my big brother, right? And my big brother was like, all right, you can't hold this one, because this one, you're going to mess it up. All right, you can hold this one. He'd give me certain ones until I learned how to handle them right? All-Star Squadron. But he used to collect the Avengers. Yeah. Now, he used to collect the Avengers. Then he got into X-Men. And so me and my older brother would collect it. My cousins, we started collecting comic books. So I have not a big collection. You see, I just have like two boxes of comic books, mostly X-Force. I started collecting X-Force and Amazing Spider-Man, and I just tried to get comic books that I think was gonna be worth something. Because every time I stopped collecting, I'll go to the comic book store and something came out and it'd be like $40. I'm like, shoot, dang, I could have bought that, you know. But I showed my son my collection, and I said, all right, show him my collection. He know Dad have comic books. All right, come back like 3 years, and he's an avid comic book collector. I had no idea, and I don't know what's really out right now. I don't even know what's out right now. Yep. I haven't been in a comic book store in years. Actually, I was about to online. I did go into one and I inquired about selling my collection. I was going to sell them, and use it to pay bills, give my son a couple, however much money I was going to get. I don't know how much I was going to get. Maybe I'll sell all my comic books. I would get, I'm thinking $300 for the most. I'm thinking $300. Um, so I have nothing spectacular. The best thing I have is what, and everybody got it. What, Deadpool, the first appearance of Deadpool, um, the miniseries of Deadpool, X Force. Everybody had X Force with McFarlane, right? Or Rob Liefeld. Rob Liefeld did X Force. X Force, Namor Submariner. John Byrne did that. I have like 1 through maybe 9. Guardians of the Galaxy, back in the 90s, early 90s. So I got nothing spectacular, like no good X-Men, Wolverine versus Hulk or nothing crazy like that. But yeah, my son collect comic books, boy. I was like, what? You collect comic books, man? Yeah. And it was like sort of the same thing with DC. I, um, I downloaded DC and I talked to him about it and I showed it to him. So I started playing, and then come to find out, he was playing it more than me, and I didn't even know. He was living with his mother, right? I didn't even know. So then we started playing DC together. You know, and we was around the same skill points. I used to do mostly feats all the time, trying to get skill points. And he used to get the gear and do the raids. I had no idea what a raid was. He said, "We're going to do a raid." I was like, "All right, it sounds hard to me." Like, that sounds kind of hard. All right, that sounds too complicated. I used to pay for his legendary, and I was premium for maybe like a good year, I think. Yeah, and they kind of different now because the older comic books, like you would read it and they would have tons of little white bubbles. It used to be a lot of reading, but now it's less reading. I noticed that the comics nowadays have less reading. You read it, but you just had. I looked at some of my comic books and the bubbles on it like this long, all this reading, but nowadays the bubbles a little smaller. But I have no idea what's going on. The last thing I was trying to get was all the fights. I like when I want like Captain America to fight Batman. A real multiple pages of them fighting. I started looking for stuff like that. The Captain America versus Wolverine cover, I got that comic book. I don't even think it's worth that much. And they didn't really fight that good. You know, that was the last thing. That was back in. It was 2011, around 2011. Yeah, around 2011. But nowadays, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what Spider-Man. I don't know what iteration of Spider-Man they on. I know they have the little black boy Spider-Man. They have a future Spider-Man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with the Hulk. Oh, World War Hulk was cool. Um, Dark Avengers, that miniseries. I had like that. I did collect that. I did collect that. That was years ago, like in 2000. I don't know, 2013 maybe. I know my son was real young, but yeah, I got out of comic books a little bit. I don't even know if I'll get in there and see anything that I would like, and I start collecting it again. I don't think I would. I don't think I would. Now I would like to purchase a comic book, and then freaking a month later, go back in the comic book store and then see that, oh shoot, that comic book is worth $40. That's what I'm talking about. I remember Amazing Spider-Man 300, the one with Venom, the first appearance of Venom. That was one time I took a break and buying comic books. That came out. I was like, yeah, dang, I could have had that. I could have had it. I was going every day buying comic books, but then I stopped. Something cool would come out. I'll go back like, man, what the frick? Oh, my brother had Secret Wars, the one where Spider Man get the black costume. He had all the Secret Wars, and at first I didn't even like that storyline. I was like, why are they talking about Secret Wars? This is something different, and in a different freaking galaxy or world. But yeah, my older brother had that. Yeah, and everybody in the world had what was it? Spider Man number one. Spider Man number one and X Force number one. I doubt that even worth any money. But as they said, I know that they were saying that they had flooded the market at one point with comic books. Like they was making too much of them or something like that. So the value got driven down back then. I guess they fixed it now, I'm guessing. I don't know. What's up with this? Man, I don't want to spoil nothing for nobody. I don't want to spoil nothing for nobody. So, um, uh, how can I put? Okay, Kang. Kang is his name. Kang, the black guy. I want to talk about that situation that's going on now. Like how they, like he's not going to be Kang anymore, but they putting another character in his place or whatever. They're going in a different direction. They're taking too long. What the frick the next Avenger movie gonna come out? 2026. But um, I wonder, I wonder who's gonna be the big enemy now with the Avengers. You know, and that's is that all for what's his name? The dude with the chin. Dang, I can't remember his name, man. Dang, what's his name? The enemy, the guy that Endgame. What's his name? God, what's his name, yo? I can't remember his name, man. Um, too much DC. I know Darkseid, the equivalent of Darkseid in Marvel. That guy, the rings, the guy with the rings, the gauntlet. I had that comic book too. Oh my gosh, I had the comic book Infinity Gauntlet, number one. I had that, and I had it on the wall in my room when I was younger, and I had it in the comic book box. I went to take them out. I think I was showing my son who was taking out my comic books. That thing got destroyed. Water got on it. It got water damaged. It got messed up. It's like a piece of cardboard now. Yeah, it's all ripply and messed up. I'm like, God dang it. Yeah. I think that's the only comic book that ever went bad on me that I destroyed. Yeah. Dang, I can't think of his name. What can I think of his name, man? But I was like, who is he ever gonna come back, you think? I know there's my son was even telling me stuff. I was like, well, how you know all this stuff? Um Adam Warlock, I wonder if they're gonna touch on that. I wanna see the Hercules. They gave him a little cameo in the Thor movie at the end. Cause Thor had hurt his father Zeus, right? And they showed Hercules, getting mad or who messed with my father, something like that. But, I want that to come out. I want that to come out. That movie to come out. Who going again? We lost Kang. I was looking forward to that, man. Thanos. There you go. Yeah, Thanos. Yeah. I couldn't think of his name for nothing, man. I couldn't think of his name for nothing. So yeah, Thanos. Uh, yeah, like you think he ever gonna come back? Because what happened? They cut his head off. He came back, and what happened to him? Yeah, purple guy. Yeah. Um, is he? You think he ever gonna come back? I hope he do. He's. I don't know. He probably gonna be like too much of him or beating a dead horse. I don't know. Because he's supposed to, in the comic books, he's supposed to fight Adam Warlock or something like that. That's what my son told me. And I was like, oh yeah, I think I remember that from the Secret Wars, right? No, from the Infinity Gauntlet. Infinity Gauntlet. I remember seeing him in that. I'm like, that's right, I remember him. Um, so I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna bring him back. I want them to bring back Silver Surfer. That's fantastic. Now the Fantastic Four, I don't think they could ever do good. I don't think they could ever. Well, to me, the problem with the Fantastic Four is the same problem with the Suicide Squad. The character that looked like the shark totally turns me off. I'm like, that looks stupid. The Thing is my problem. They can never make the Thing look right. And he's a part of the Fantastic Four, but he gonna make, it's clobbering time. It's clobbering time. He gonna look stupid. You know what I'm saying? And I want that Silver Surfer part where he was he chasing? He was chasing Johnny Flame, the Human Torch, and like he grabbed him and took. But that was epic. That was slick, right? But I don't think they could ever do the Fantastic Four good, because as soon as Stretch Man stretching his arms and all that, it looks stupid. And then what's more stupid is the Thing. I don't think they could do the Fantastic Four good. But are they gonna bring Thanos back? Kang, Jonathan. I think they did him so wrong, man. They did him wrong. And plus, like I'll be saying, a lot of these. Oh shit! What is this? What? What is it? Birds up in the air? What is it? Lamb? God, I mean, hey man, I ain't. It's not picking on cyberbullying. YouTube on DC. The guy's named Lambs. Hey yo, what is that you got? It's like all these purple little crows in the air. Is that from? That gotta be from Raven. Gotta be from Raven. That looks slick. What is that? What is that? What is he doing? Mother Box, Sunstone. How he do that? Is that an emote? Or is that gotta be an aura? That looks slick. That look cool. Oh, Lamb finds inner peace. It's the inner peace emote on DC. Oh, pretty slick. Oh, pretty slick. Telling him that looks slick. That's slick. That's slick. But yeah, so dang man, I think the jury forget what the freaking what the storyline is, or what people are saying that he did. You know, he was running from a girl or whatever, and it was like people break up all the time. He didn't go in on it and wasn't beating her up. I know that. He didn't go out beat her up. He was trying to like deflect the situation, like getting away from her. And then they say, I don't know for sure, I didn't see it, but they said that I'm talking about at work and everything. They seen him running down the street away from the girl who accused him of, I guess, domestic violence. Man, they canceled his character. I'm like, man, come on, yo. I guess they couldn't put him back up on the screen. Because then people would be like, we're not going to see the movie. We're not going to see the movie. You know, people you storm out the movie or whatever, movie theater. So we lost Kang. I remember the TV series he was on, Loki. At first I wasn't watching it, right? My son told me, go back and finish watching it. Go back and finish. I said, phony, man. There's nothing on there. So I liked the character. They did good, but I was like, okay, I'll go back and look at it. I'm looking at it. Then the Kang character came up, and Mrs. on the little watch, Mrs. Sweet Time. I forget the lady, the little watch that's like evil. Oh man, they did good with her. I'm like, dang. So now they ain't gonna have that, man. Mrs. Minutes, Miss Minutes. I think that her name was Miss Minutes. That was so comical. That was slick. Then Kang the Conqueror. I wanted to see that storyline. Black Panther died. I'm like, yeah, dang. Can you imagine if they had the Black Panther movie come out when Trump was in office and all this prejudice stuff was going on? That's why I don't want Trump back in there. They just bring prejudice stuff about back up, you know. But anyway, well, I don't care what he do. When he get in office, the prejudice stuff start. Oh, they killing all the black men. Man, get out of here. But anyway, hey, it's not cyberbullying, YouTube. Stop playing. But so I'll change it. I want Trump to get in office. I want Trump to get in office. Yeah, ooh, can't wait. Ooh. Well, I got a community guideline strike talking about Trump, boy. I bet you's a black person. I bet you's a black person that community guideline strike me, boy. But anyway, so Kang, we lost our Black Panther. Kang the Conqueror, that's gonna be super awesome. I see what's the next Black Panther movie? I like the girl who's the black. I like the sister as the Black Panther. She did okay, and they can't bring back homeboy, the boxing dude. Yeah, the boxing guy who was the other Black Panther bad guy. They can't bring him back. All they did was bring his spirit back. So like, dad, they kind of messed that up because they were gonna go a different route. They didn't need him at the time. Can't bring him back. But I hope the new Black Panther come out and that's good. What they gonna replace Thanos with? You know, I don't know if your people know, so I ain't gonna say. But they saying there's gonna be a certain person that's like came back or something like that. Like how I think they should have used somebody else for the next evil person. I think. Now it, he could probably pull it off, but I'm like, dang, it's kind of phony. These characters got to be like one person, you know? I mean, they don't have to be. Hopefully I'm wonderfully surprised when a new Avengers movie come out, and the mean person, hopefully they do a good job. I think they will, but I'm just like, shoot, the Thor movie got to come back. The only problem I had with the last Thor movie is who was that guy? Who was that evil dude? My boy, the guy who played Batman was the evil dude in the Thor movie. But I'm like, I don't remember that guy from the comic books. They should have used somebody that we could have more quickly recognized. I think they should have done that. He was a cool character. He was like all in the woods dying. His little daughter was dying, and like the little evil black spirit came and gave him a black sword or something like that. But I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't seen it. But I just wanted them to have. I like fights. I need to see Captain America fight Batman. I think that'd be a slick fight in a movie. Captain America versus Batman. They could do it. They could do it, man. They could do it. Just set it up good. They wouldn't. They ain't gonna do it. If people would pay for that, you know, man. And of course they have Spider Man. Oh, I have Spider Man versus Wolverine. I have that. I have Spider Man versus Wolverine. Um, Now, will people want to see that fight, Spider Man versus Wolverine? They could do it. Because they all Marvel, and you tie Deadpool into it somehow, and let them fight long enough. So it give us back a remembrance, a glimpse back into what happened in the comic book, Spider-Man versus Wolverine. That was pretty. That would be a pretty good blockbuster, I think. Um, who else would be a good fight for Wonder Woman? We got Wonder Woman versus Thor. Wonder Woman versus, cause we like, oh, she's a woman, Wonder Woman, she's still a woman. She ain't all that, is she? But then we like she surprises, and we see how awesome and strong Wonder Woman is. They need to have Wonder Woman fight Thor. That'll be slick. The Captain Marvel, yo, I like that Captain Marvel. I hope they, even though I think the other one sunk or didn't do that good, the last one, I'm like, it was something to watch. It was okay. But the ending showed promise. But they gotta have her fight somebody that we like. Somebody that have the Hulk come back, right? The Green Hulk. Have Hulk come back and he don't know what's going on, and Captain Marvel diss him. Where were you? Thanos punked you. And then they fight. Captain Marvel versus the Hulk. They could do that probably a little bit. Let the Hulk redeem himself maybe somehow. I don't know. But I want Captain Marvel to fight a cool comic book character, Yeah. You know. Um the Transformers, at the end of the Transformers, they had with the animals and all that, they introduced sort of like the G.I. Joe aspect. Where the next G.I. Joe show gonna come up? Hopefully they don't oversaturate the characters like how the X-Men movies mess up. They put all these characters in there. Who is this person? I don't remember no nuclear awesome abomination girl, whatever that. I don't know who that is. Who was on Deadpool? I don't know who that is. So hopefully when they do the new when they do it again, they don't oversaturate the freaking movie with a whole bunch of characters. Man, that's the worst thing they could do. Because now we're like, who's that person, man? Avengers, they took their time and they cultivated these characters. Um, Quicksilver. Quicksilver from the on the X-Men, the guy who was supposed to be Magneto's son, he was a good Quicksilver. He was slick. He was slick. Not the one that died, not the one that died in the Avengers, not that, but the X Men's Quicksilver. He was pretty slick. His little scenario scenes was pretty good. His scenes was good. Talking about scenes that was good, I just thought about remember when Heath Ledger did the Joker? Man, I remember watching that movie. I was like, get back to the Joker. You waiting for the next scene that has the Joker in it. What the hell is going to happen then next? They got this new. They do Batman again. They gotta do the Joker good. Not the Joker with I know I forget his name. He's supposed to he don't eat and he get all skinny, and I guess Harley Quinn and his love affair. Man, I could almost guarantee a little bit that it's gonna be like you're gonna be like, yeah, definitely Heath Ledger for why did he always die? He said, give me that baseball. He took that baseball. He was like, pow, knock that sucker out the park, boy. He did it. He did the Joker scene, boy. He did that Joker character. Then he gonna go up and die, yo. Well, who told him to take the blue pill? The freaking fentanyl pill, whatever the frick. He died from some drug use stuff. They just keep messing everything up, don't they? So this new Joker, the one with the Twilight guy, that Batman. Hopefully they bring a good character, a superhero character for him to fight. Don't fight regular humans. Frick that. You need to fight a superhero. That's what makes it, man. And I want the Joker. I know the Joker with the Harley Quinn is not going to deliver for me. I don't think. I already know. I'm gonna watch it. And I hope it do good. We're gonna be like, oh, what a theatrical performance. We don't want no theatrical performance. We want to see the Joker fight. What was it? His powers? Where does powers come from? Does he hit real hard? How can he fight Batman? Batman got all this armor on. All you got is lipstick with a big smiley face. How are you cool? You know what I'm saying? Okay, I know you a mastermind and all that, but when he pick you up and he punch you, how does the Joker take those punches? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I hope they do it right, man. I hope they do it right. It's such a beautiful time, comic book wise and comic book entertainment, but they take their effing time. They take too long. They take too long. Blue Beetle, I still got hope for him. They had the whole family affair, like Shazam Lee and all that. Nobody, I don't want to see all that. I don't want to see all that, but as I said that now, remember Shazam Lee when hopefully you've seen it. I don't want to spoil it for y'all. When the little girl took the Skittles, yo, it's the rainbow. Yo, that was slick. That was kind of slick. It had nothing to do with like what I want Black Adam to be introduced into the Shazam storyline. Why the frick isn't Black Adam fighting Shazam yet? The frick. Boy, she took that. That was such a cool little thing. That little horse, the unicorn was coming. Joaquin Phoenix, that's it. Yeah. Joaquin Phoenix. I was in a movie with him. Yep. I was what do they call that? Extra. I was an extra. Here in Baltimore, it was Ladder 49. Yeah. The church scene. I'm in the back of the church, and all you see, I'm like in the shadow. When we came into the church to take our seats, I wasn't thinking. I was looking at the ladies. In there as an extra, saying who I'm sitting next to. I wasn't thinking movie wise. Sit somewhere where you could be seen. I would have probably tried to sit on the aisle seat. But I just went and walked and sat on the left side. So the camera's looking. So I'm like on this side right here, instead of being like in the aisle seat, that the probability for me to be seen is a little better. But yeah, Joaquin Phoenix was in that movie. Yep. But yeah, Joaquin Phoenix, I hope he better have some freaking superpowers and not just dancing down the street in the rain. Bring back Gene Kelly. You know, Gene Kelly with the Joker face on. Come on, man. Enough that singing in the rainbow crap, coming up and down the steps and all that kind of stuff, and love affair. I need to see some fighting. And Harley Quinn, everybody want her to do what? Pick up that hammer. She got to get that hammer and hit somebody. We want to see Harley Quinn do something crazy. Yeah, she's crazy, but we gotta see her f somebody up. Man, they ain't go. They ain't. Oh, they gonna f. They gonna f it up. They gonna mess it up. I want the Joker to fight and then take out his big giant gun. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, he got to fight, man. Not just go in and out of crazy hospital and get people to you know, to follow him. You know. But yeah, they better not. Man, I think they're gonna mess it up. Blue Beetle. I still have hope for Blue Beetle. You get him to fight Cyborg. Well, that'd be okay. It's like Cyborg versus Cyborg, like robot fighting. It'll be nice. Yeah, you know what? They could introduce Cyborg into his new movie by having him fight Blue Beetle too. You know, and we get to see how awesome both of their powers are, both of their suits. We get better insight into these little beetles. Oh, did you see in the beginning when Blue Beetle was starting? If you watch that movie, in the beginning, it's like it's a rainbow of beetles. One blue beetle I gotta go back and look at it again. 'Cause I could have sworn that I seen multiple beetles flying through space. So they may have other beetles. I don't know the storyline. Hey, shout out to DC character named Blue Beetle. I've always seen him on there, so I know he went to see that movie. You know, but yeah, if his name still is Blue Beetle on DC, but yeah, it was multiple. If you remember in the beginning, flying through space. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I could have sworn I seen multiple colored beetles flying through space. They brought in a little family. They tried to do a little family thing. I don't know if they can have him fight Cyborg. They'll redeem him. I don't know who else I want to see Blue Beetle fight. Who else I want to see him fight? I don't know. They could introduce characters off of him, but they gonna f it up. They could again see Cyborg fight him. We seen Cyborg do a little bit of fighting actually already a little bit, but still we got to develop that character. And again, I said it before. Character dude, real human who is Cyborg on DC. Watch your breakups. You better keep that lock on that phone, homie. You know, when y'all sitting there watching movies, turn your phone over. We don't need no more black characters getting no more domestic violence. You don't know you're gonna lose everything. You're gonna be working at motherfucking Amazon. You know, they're gonna put your ass to work at Amazon. They're gonna kick you out of that freaking DC. You see what happened to Homeboy and Marvel. DC gonna do the same thing to you. Better don't do no crimes. Don't do no crimes. Don't come on. You getting good checks. Those direct deposits, I'm sure is real good. I should look up on what's networth.com. How much is he worth, yo? Don't say you needed more money, so you had to go and you sell drugs, or you end up going to steal comic books out the comic book shop. We don't want to see nothing with you. You better keep your nose clean. No, don't commit no crimes, okay? Don't commit no crimes, cause your time is coming. Your time is coming. I know you fell. He like, I want my own franchise. Why can't I have my own franchise? You gonna get it. You gonna get it, but keep your nose clean. Don't mess yourself up. We got I gotta look at his net worth. What's it? So go to Wikipedia, then look at Cyborg. It's a Cyborg character. Cyborg actor. Cyborg, Marvel character, actor. Fisher was cast as Victor Stone. Okay, what's his name? Fisher. What's his name? Ray Fisher. Ray Fisher. That's his name. What's his name? Ray Fisher. All right, yeah, Ray Fisher. Ray Fisher, how much is your net worth, yo? And you better not do no freaking. He can't do no crimes. We can't get him to do no. Hey, I gotta get y'all to see the little computer. I don't even know how to. I gotta start learning how to do. I don't know how to do picture-in-picture things, but it's on. I don't even know how to do it, man. I gotta do picture-in-picture so y'all can see the screen too. Well, we are looking up Ray Fisher net worth. he gonna be like, why you gotta know how much money I make? Ray Fisher, and he better not leave and go be no other character. Ray Fisher net worth. Let's see how much he make, Jody. Ray Fisher biography. He ain't come up. Ray Fisher net worth. Bam. Net worth. Why go to Pinterest? Ray Fisher. Wait a minute. Yeah, superhero Victor Stone. Okay, I thought for a minute there I was like, please don't mix him up with the the Manta. Don't mix him up with Manta. How much you make, yo? Look, wait a minute. That's him? You look different a little bit. Alright, 7 million. Alright. As of 2024, American actor Ray Fisher's net worth is estimated to be $7 million. Yo, Ray Fisher, let me tell you what your little $7 million. You better not go do anything crazy. Pay your taxes. Ray Fisher, call your. I'm styling my hands. Call your accountant, CPA, and say, hey, you paying my taxes, ain't you? Let me have them send you through your little Gmail a copy of your taxes. We don't want no trouble out of you, Ray Fisher. You know, just be good. Yeah, yep. Get your lawyer. Make sure you good, boy. Wait a minute, Ray Fisher was born. He from Baltimore? Hey, he's from Baltimore. Hold on. Ray Fisher was born on 8 September 1987 in Baltimore. Ray Fisher is a talented, charismatic. Oh, shoot. Ray Fisher, what's up, boy? Leave Baltimore. Don't stay. No, you go to mother effing Canada. Get out of Baltimore. I ain't trying to hit. You hear Tank Davis? Tank Davis just barely squeaking by here in Baltimore, keeping handcuffs off of him. Boy, get out of Baltimore. Stop playing Ray Fisher. Boy, here in Baltimore, boy. Oh, shoot. And I want to hear nothing about you leaving the character. I want to be taken more serious. They can't even see my whole face. I want to be known as a black actor. I don't want to hear that, Ray Fisher. You getting a good check. Shut up. You going to get your own series. Who can we have you fight? You want to fight somebody, don't you, Ray Fisher? Who Cyborg will fight, man? I'm not even really interested in seeing fight nobody, really. But Blue Beetle would be a nice... Have him fight What then? You like? Yeah, that'd be nice. Are they gonna do a team? People like the Teen Titans. Are they gonna do a Teen Titans? There you go. You could be the head of your own little team. I think is Cyborg the head of that, or Little Robin is. I don't know, but you could be. You know you could do a little something. Just stay good. Don't hit your girlfriend and take her car and drive off with it. Don't drink. Just don't drink. Don't drink nothing. Don't drink no alcohol. I don't want to hear nothing about drinking and driving. Because they're going to rip that seat off of you. And you with your little half face. They're going to be like, oh, I don't have a face over here. Please let me hold it. Let me keep the helmet. They're going to take that punk ass helmet off of you. They don't want to hear something about you handicapped. Nope. We don't care. They're going to take that seat. I can't walk without it. What style are your hands? Somebody asking me. Retro-futuristic style. Retro-futuristic hand blaster style. Retro-futuristic. And I see my son using it. I see my son was hard light. And he was using the retro-futuristic hand blaster style. And I was like, oh, shoot. Where you get it from? Strikers Island. I had to go to Strikers Island and try to get that thing. And I use so much replays because you have to beat a certain boss. to get it. That only a certain boss drops it in there. But now I think you can get it easier. I don't know where to get it from, but I think you can get it easier from somewhere. Hold on. Yeah, that be yeah, because you know what? We gotta see in the Avengers movie, we seen Groot like taking people, his hand went through a whole bunch of the enemies. We was like, oh shoot, Groot ain't playing around, boy. He was like he cut his hand off for Thor to get his big axe. Then he came out. He was fighting all the Thanos little creatures and all that. We're like, oh shoot, Groot is cool. But yeah, that'll be a good fight. That'll be a good fight. Groot versus Cyborg. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That'll do it. Groot versus Cyborg. Yeah, people like Groot. Is the Guardian of the Galaxies breaking up? For some reason, are they not making it no more? I think somebody at work told me that. Retro futuristic hand blessing. Let me get my daily rewards here. Bam. Yeah, all my daily rewards, like the pieces of gear, right now is Amazon metal helm box. Like I take that right, boom, and I'm gonna send it to my poor little tank, Gamma 5, boy. So eventually oh no, he'll never get up there. I don't think I'm gonna waste energy that much on that character. Like, like putting elite gear on my tank. I'm not. I don't have the time. I don't have the time or the energy to do it. You know. What I need to do is get skill points for Gamma 9. Do more. I gotta do more feats and whatnot. Cause I say when I get 800, that's still not enough. I think you need 836 to be a top. Have all the precision and the might, and then open up the friggin' weapon that you're gonna use, your single target or your AOE. So those munitions, munitions, those precision DPSs, who have all that skill points for, they are rolling. They getting a full might and full precision. That's what I'm talking about. I think you need like 836. I counted it the other day. I'll try to figure it out. I think 836 skill points. Right now I is at 666. Yeah, my skill points is 666. Oh, 666. That's my skill points right now, bro. I'm on the Illuminati. I'm on the Illuminati skill points. 666. Look at that. 600, and I need just about like 200 more. You know? What, 180 more skill points? 180? I'll never get that. By the time I get 800 skill points, DC is not going to be finished. They're not going to close it off. It's going to be the new Unreal Engine. They're going to finally put that on there. Put Unreal Engine on there. It's going to be PS8. I'm going to have 800 skill points when PS8 come out. Oh, I had 2 skill points sitting there. Let me put them on there. Alright, it's Sunday, y'all. What y'all do on Sunday? Sunday, I worked today. I had work today. And so I'm off. Off now. What time is it? 6:53. I ate already, so I'm not that hungry. I want to go to, y'all heard of Longhorn Steakhouse? Some years ago, they had this sandwich. It was a steak focaccia. Oh, your moped? Oh, shoot. Oh, you have multiple mopeds? My cousin the other day said he wanted to buy a moped. I know nothing about moped. I never rode one before. All right. So what the spark plugs messing up in it? That's usually like a tune-up, like spark plugs, or like is the battery not good or something? And hey, right now it's like 6:54. You had to go do it outside. You're working outside. Well, hopefully not outside too much, like and mosquitoes biting you and all this kind of stuff. It's getting dark. That's what I gotta do. My throttle position sensor. I gotta try to redo that. Oh shoot. Okay. All right. All right. Pretty slick. Since 1989. All right. I remember when I was going into the army. That's the I got Cycle World, a Cycle World magazine. I was walking in the store and I was like, oh shoot, when I go to the army, I'm buy a motorcycle. I always wanted a motorcycle, but I never got one. Never got one. For me, if I had a motorcycle, I would have a big scar right here, a big scar, something crazy. I would have fall by now. Oh, nice. Yeah, mopeds come in handy, man. Mopeds come in handy. Like my cousin, he don't work too far from his home, and he could jump on his little moped and boom, yep, get to work, go back and forth. Not a whole bunch of gas or whatever. They playing. Anybody doing USR? USR, USR, USR. No US. I want DME actually. Try to get the Robins again. Metro. See my cousin ain't on, man. Who's on? Who's on? No. Yeah, man. They have such a awesome situation with these movies now, but they're not taking it. They're not taking advantage of it. They not. They not. I know it takes time supposedly to do the movies, but they could pump them out. That's why the boys. I play a hated. I will always play a hate on that series. I don't know when I'm gonna watch it because I'm like, man, they are talented. It's a beautiful production. I'm sure it's top notch and awesome. Obviously, people like it, but I'm like, that should have been another like that should have been an Avengers movie. That could have been another Justice League movie. I want Marvel or DC. It's like when X Force came out. Around the time when X Force came out, and Todd McFarlane left Marvel and started up Image Comics, right? I'm sure it was great, but I'm like, dang, I wish they could have worked out their differences, and I wish he stayed with Marvel. Nobody care about no Image Comics, you know what I'm saying? I bet you they ain't even around. And they here look cool because Rob Liefeld, it's Todd McFarlane, right? It's Todd McFarlane, I think. Todd McFarlane was the one who started Image Comics, but nobody care about that. I know he had a perfect reasoning for leaving and doing his own comic franchise. But I'm like, man, nobody care about that much. The same thing with the boys. I don't care about the boys. The boys ain't Marvel. They not Marvel. They not DC. Yeah, it's entertainment and a good storyline, but that should have been the new Avengers. That should have been the new Black Panther. That should have been the freaking just more. That could have been my freaking our Captain America versus Batman. You know, it's just a waste of. They should have been like, hey guys, we could do this movie for y'all. We could do this movie, or just lend them y'all computing power, or whatever y'all got. Y'all let Marvel use y'all studio. Say, hey, we're gonna be Amalgam. Now Amalgam, that's what helped do the Batman versus Captain America panel. It's just one freaking panel that they fought. Man, nobody want to see that. I want to see them fight. Superman, and what's up with this Superman Black Adam, Shorty? What's up, Rock? Rock, you got all that money. Let's go. Stop playing around. Let's go. Hey, don't Rock. If you have to subdue, just say subdue. YouTube, don't get me. Rock, subdue What's the guy name who plays Superman? Henry Cavill. Subdue him and make him be the Superman in your next Black Adam movie. You know, we want to see that fight. We want to see that. We don't want to see. I don't want to see the boys. Frick the boys. I don't care about Homelander. Keep Homelander. I don't care about him. The Invincible Man. F the Invincible Man. I want to see Superman, Black Adam done right. I want to see them bring in Hawk Girl. They had Hawkman. Hawkman was black. Who knew Hawkman was black? Oh my goodness. First, I didn't know Nick Fury was black. But I want Hawk Girl, Shawty. Come on, Hawk Girl. She got that Morning Star, they call it. Whatever they call it. Yeah, oh yeah, you could. Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah. Forget the the freaking yeah, man. Yeah, you can swear. Yeah, Hamza. Yep. Yeah, say whatever you gotta say, man. But yeah, Hawk Girl. We want to see Hawk Girl in on DC Online. Hawk Girl is Hawk Girl is she turned. You remember Metal, the Metal series? She turns into Blackbird, Black. What's her name? Black something. I forget her name. Phoenix Cannon, the Phoenix Cannon raid. Man, they gotta bring in Hawk Girl, man, and Hawkman's still alive. Oh man, Dr. Faith died. Okay, Dr. Faith died. Um, Dr. Faith died. So now they have to bring in on the new Black Adam. They could bring back Hawkman, but have Hawk Girl with you. And then, oh shoot, Black Adam like push Hawkman, right? And then Hawk Girl and Hawkman fight Black Adam all at one time. Yeah, what's the puzzle? Yeah, tell me the puzzle, man. Yeah, they gonna bring back Hawk Girl. What's the other guy? The Indestructibles guy? There's all this talent that need to be working for Marvel or DC. I'm sure they probably approached Marvel and DC to help them out. But Marvel and DC so corrupt. They're corrupt. I think YouTube, stop playing. Supposedly, or I just think, just maybe, they're corrupt. Because how come they not doing, pumping out these masterpieces? You know, the Incredible Hulk, he got scared. We didn't see him again. Really, he started talking normal. I don't know. Had 5 bags, and one of the people got 2/3. How much? What I have? I had 5 bags. If you have 5 bags and one of the people got 2/3, how much? You had 5 bags. 2/3. I don't know how to figure it out. Hold up. Don't tell me, Shorty. Don't tell me. Hold up. If I have 5 bags and somebody have 2/3 of the bags, 2/3. 2/3 times 5? I don't know. I don't know how much. I don't know how to figure it out, man. I'm thinking all kind of math things. 5 times 3/2. I don't know how to figure it out. 5/1 times 2/3. I forget all that. Yep, I surrender. Too much. 2/3. I can't fit 2.9. I don't know. 2/3. I don't know how to figure it out. I'm gonna do my stabilizer. I think I got like 49, 50 stabilizers. Where the 3/8 came from? 8/3. Well, I see right. How you get 8/3? Nope, no calculator. I didn't use a calculator. to my see, because I'm holding out hope. I'm holding out hope that one of the ally that I want gonna come out in a time capsule and I'll be able to get it. And that's the thing, even if you get the ally out the time capsule, you still gotta you still gotta max it out. I forgot how to add fractions. How you add fractions? I forgot how to do it. And I got an A in algebra, shorty. Can't remember how to do it. Fayetteville Tech. Fayetteville Tech. I was in the Army, started taking classes. First I was studying architecture, boy. But of course I should have do IT, right? Back then they didn't have IT when I was going. I don't remember seeing IT. This is 1997, 1998, 1996, 1996. Oh, there's some cool looking wings Shorty got. So the okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for the puzzle. My middle name is Puzzle Solver. But that wasn't a puzzle. That was a math question. Gamma. GAMMA. That was not a puzzle. That was a math problem. That was an algebra one problem. That was not a puzzle. Where's my cell phone? Oh, look, guess what? I'll just look for my cell phone, dude. 13%. If you're in a plane and you have 8 bags and I threw one, how much you will have? All right, 8. I will have 8. Have 8 bags and I threw one. How much will you have? You didn't. I have 8 bags. I don't care about what you do with your bags. I have 8 bags still. I still got 8 bags. No, you ain't throw one of them. You said you threw a bag. Okay, okay. If that's the answer, all right. I thought it was a trick question. Okay, yeah, yeah. Of course, I'm gonna know that one. I'm gonna know. I know simple addition and subtraction. Yeah. All right. Yep. If I had 8 bags and you threw one of mine, yep, I have 7. I'm left with 7. And we on a plane. Why you, eight eight bag? They'll tell me I can't get on the plane. Okay, how you put an elephant asleep in a fridge in 3 steps? An elephant in inside a fridge. Okay, how you put an elephant inside a fridge in 3 steps? An elephant. Oh, okay. So it's gonna have something to do with a mouse maybe. Open door, put it inside a fridge in 3 steps. I'll go with what Gage said. Open door and put it inside. Oh, that was it. That was. Okay, now I know one thing. You are not reading these off of the Laffy Taffy wrapper. They better. Ready for the next one. If the lion will do an animal party, who will come? If a lion threw a king of the jungle, uh, lion threw an animal party, who will come? The lioness, the cub, his cub, the. Oh wait a minute, the pride? No, the pride. All the people in the pride movement, the pride. It'll be a pride festival. What's the catch? Shishiwa, let the girl on the club last night. Shishiwa, hooligans. So she pulled me in the kahana. The elephant? What game you play, Hamza? You play video games? Miss Hex. Come on, we need a DME. We need a DME room. DME game. DME. DME. Yeah, what you play? You play PlayStation or anything or PC? I'm gonna say you play League of Legends. Just guessing. Or what's the one with the gods on it? The gods. What game now? What game are you playing now? Well, most played game. PC fighting games. PS4. But when you do play, what do you play? You're a Street Fighter. You play Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. Play any of those? I would like to play it, but I don't feel like remembering all them buttons and all that right now. No more. I feel like all those moves and I would like to know the storyline. I guess you know. I like the surprise characters that they be using too. I like that. Let's see what they got. Mortal Kombat. I want to look at their add-on characters. Who they added lately? Mortal Kombat. Okay. I was never good at the fate. See, I could never. When they had fatalities out, I think I learned maybe one and couldn't do it, or probably did it one time. Mortal Kombat. Let's look that up. What characters they got going on right now? Mortal Kombat 1. Let's see who they got. Well, let's see who they added on. Add-on characters. Add-ons. Let's see. Farah? See, I never. Who was that? Farah? She had like a little, like a Wolverine claw. Takeda? Okay, I think I heard of Takeda. I don't know. Takahashi? Homelander. Alright. Mavado. Well, he did something with time. He stopped time. So Mavado is a time character. He command Merciless Red Dragon Clan. Yeah. Is that wait? Oh no. That's a super move, right? L2 and R2. I know one of them is a throw. Maybe all one's to throw. Movado. I think he had to do some a time count. He should be like stopping time or something like that. Ermac, Shawty. They got Ermac on there for $8. Hey, thanks. That's what I'm talking about. Janet Cage. Uh, Johnny Cage. Oh, Janet Cage's daughter. Alternate version of Johnny Cage. Oh, this is an alternate version, not his daughter. Janet Cage, boy. View all add-ons. Ermac, boy. So Ermac was not on there when you, like, if you bought it, if you bought the game in the beginning, Ermac wasn't there? Or this is just another version? Collection of Souls goes rogue. Playable character Ermac, including all new. Oh, that's messed up. So when you bought the game, you couldn't beat Ermac? I'd have been looking for him. I would have been looking at him, Ermac, Smoke, Noob Saibot. I would like to use them. I would like to use them. Ermac. So man, I would have bought Mortal Kombat and Ermac would not be on it. You have to buy him for $8. Oh. See, that's why I would go back so far playing more. I would just end up getting beat up a whole lot by somebody like you all the time when I go on live playing other people. I'd just be losing. I guess it's fun. Let's see who they got. Who they got? All right, so bam, Peacemaker. All right, man. All right, Gage. Thank you, brother. Yep. You take care. You don't have the internet? I don't have internet in PlayStation. Oh, but on your PC, you connected. All right. So what? Who's your internet provider? I mean, why don't you? I guess you don't want to. Because you don't play it that much. You play more social games on a PC. I'm guessing. Okay. Somebody named Chameleon is on there. Oh shoot! I wonder what she do. Quan Chi, Tremor. Okay. Well, all right. In a coffee. Y'all sell like it's like Starbucks, but you sell coffee and tea and all that in the cafe. I'm pretty sick your father got a cafe. That's pretty stuck, man. You always got a little job then. Pretty good. Well, if you wanted to, you know. Hey, you could date the ladies coming through. Omni Man, Trummer. They get a combat pack for $30 a day. Mm-hmm. Y'all do smoothies? Like fruit combinations? Chaos Reigns. Chaos Reigns bundle. What do I got two? Chaos Reigns. Oh, no, they're both for PS5. Why do you have two? One for $49, one for $59. And some of these people, we don't know these people. They are adding characters in the Mortal Kombat world, but we want to see. Oh yeah, they have Terminator to Conan the Barbarian. Oh shoot, that's like they have Conan on here. Oil and tea and milk and so many things, but Sam. Oh, you're in Egypt. Okay. Oh shoot. Yeah, land of the pyramids, homie. Tremor? Is it Tremor? Who's the best character? Rain. Rain or Tremor? I'm guessing Rain or Tremor. Oh, Movado? Uh, time. Who will control time? Time. Who's a time controller? I don't know who controls time. See, I gotta look at the not chameleon, a time controller. I wonder who that is. Hmm. I didn't like what I did not watch the movie. Cyrex, not Katana, not Takeda. Takeda's a guy. Uh, John Cena is Peacemaker. They give me a 2 hour trial version. Okay, I'm gonna go look on Twitch. No, Twitch still can't look at all the characters. She's bald and wears a crown. I'm gonna look it up on the computer. Bald and wears a crown. Man, I haven't seen her. Guess she's a new. She gotta be a new character. Time character from Deep for Mortal Kombat. Time character. Character. Mortal Kombat. MK1. MK1 time character. Timekeeper. Rating Jairus. Noob Sabat. John Keisha. Kensha. Oh, Chronica. 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 Oh, and former keeper. Oh, that. Oh, you can fight with her? Pretty slick. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, okay. Pretty slick. Veronica. She's like a little boy or something like that, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Boy, if you ever get a knock at the door and see her on the other side, don't open it. Do not open that door. She's gonna mess your life up somehow. When it becomes free on PS where I'll download it. Yeah, yeah, 100%. So you in Egypt? Have you been to the Saqqara, the something of Saqqara, where the black box is at? The Saqqara, something of Saqqara. I forget the name of it. Saqqara. That I can't remember the name. Serapeum. The Serapeum at Saqqara. The place that got them big multiple ton boxes underground. Have you been in there? Yeah, man. I I, I couldn't imagine standing there looking at the pyramid, and what I would imagine is what would a standing there doing construction, what it would be like if you was there witnessing the pyramid being built. Any phase of construction, but just being able to be there, what was that like? You know, what was that like? Is one called a collector? Mortal Kombat 1? Collector. Collect. Let me look at that one. Collector. Yeah, collector. Mortal Kombat. What he look like? What that person look like? They got some people, huh? Oh, Shawty. That thing looks scary, man. The collector looks scary, so I don't know what. What in the world? Oh, shoot. Dang. Hey, he looks scary. Look at a spider type person. Collector fatality. Let's see what the fatal blow and fatalities. Let's see what that is. Wish you could show it on the what you call it. Or all the knives. Oh, that Spider Woman. Yeah, I'm looking at the fatality now. I wish I could show on this. I don't know how to do the multiple screen thing on YouTube yet. I gotta get to find out how to do it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he collect heads. He put the head in his backpack. Oh, okay, okay. Oh man, I did sort of think to myself. I mean, I'm thinking like money, collecting gold or something like that. My boy collect heads, yo. That's funny. Oh shoot, dang. Need DPS for Blackest Night. Antique. I'll play antique. DPS shorty. Boom, boom, bam. I'm in there. We're gonna do Blackest Night. Game of DC Universe. Online. Oh yeah, new side. I like new sidebot, man. Let me see. New sidebot. New sidebot fatality. MK1. I'm guessing. Bam. Fatality. MK1. I'm through MK1. Bam. Okay, here we go. New sidebot. All fatalities. So they have multiple fatalities? Oh shoot, what's this? Oh shoot.
Man, Scorpion toasted you. Your back ripped off your arms. But I survived. You didn't. Round one. Fight.
I gotta move up. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, he put the stuff in him. Oh, shoot. Yo, that is slick. That is kind of slick. He put himself in him.
Death comes for all.
That was kind of slick. That was slick. Yeah, you right.
There are fates worse than death.
Yeah, that's kind of slick. Shawty. That's kind of slick. Yeah, I like the new side button. Scorpion.
Did you kill my family? No. But I saw a vision of you.
Frost. Yeah, Frost is what is that his daughter or something like that? Okay, Frost hit a fatality. Frost, boy. Ew. The Chronica girl, her head come down? Come on. Oh no, that's her.
If that, there would be anarchy.
Exactly.
Oh, Shorty. Oh man. She have an ice beam like Iceman a little bit. Oh, ice skating? Friendship. She did the friendship. She started skating.
Erased from history.
Hopefully these people don't kick me out this group.
Downloaded.
Oh, I missed it. I missed it.
Erased from history.
Brutality.
Downloaded. Erased from history.
Why is her head flying around like that? She's a cyborg?
Downloaded.
I don't.
Erased from history.
Ew.
Downloaded.
She jumped on him and spent around on his head.
Erased.
It's her brutality that they showing. One of the sweaters.
Erased from history.
Hmm. Oh, she's like a cyborg.
Downloaded.
Oh, that's slick. Took a little ice thing in her chest. No, nice. Ice skating. Nice. Who is this girl? Frost, yo. She's like,
Sub-Zero dismissed me.
oh,
Raiden dismissed me. They all did, even Kronika. Until I froze the smug looks off all their faces and became the Lin Kuei's new Grandmaster.
Frost. They
The
showing
Hourglass
Frost the way.
offers even greater prospects. With it, I'll mold history to carve my name on everyone's lips. But even its power has limits. My vision can be upended by people's individual choices. Unlike Kronika, I won't let these imperfections fester until time itself must be restarted. The Lin Kuei will be my time warriors. Traveling through history, they'll get rid of those whose actions threaten my vision. From now on, no one will overlook my greatness. I'll never be dismissed again.
Dang. I know Sub-Zero was like, who the hell is this?
You could have saved yourself this trouble.
I have no regrets.
Someday you will.
Oh. She put her little chest ice thing inside of him.
That armor won't save you.
I am built to tolerate extreme cold.
Extreme cold, but not frost cold.
Yeah, she's slick. I don't see Chronica's fatalities. I do Chronica. Chronica. Fatality. MK1. Can you play with her? I guess you can, yeah. Hmm.
Finish him.
Dang! And she put it back together again. Oh shit! She put it back together. The chronic fatality is so funny. She's still doing it. Man.
Introducing the all-new
That was a good one. Yeah, yeah. I think they're doing the rainbow feet. Yeah, they definitely are. Be my little, be my little. That's how I think you figure it out. Here it was. All right, now I can beat them. What time is it there? 7:41 here in Baltimore. 7:41 p.m. Yeah. What time there? It's 7:01 p.m. here. All right. 1:40 p.m. Yeah, you all be before. So, is it Monday there? All right. Oh, they hit Superboy. Oh, no, but somebody hit Superboy. The founder now. Oh, the tank died. God dang it. Oh man, the healer died. Oh shoot. Oh, healer died. Mm. So what's your PC? Your PC is on internet, right? Just what you go online and play. You play a game that like you could be a god, like set or one of them, and you have Zeus. I forget the name of the game. Smite. You ever play that? I wish Smite would let you play against a computer. I don't want to play against humans that much. If they had that mode, I would play Smite. But it's just you could just play against other people. There's other people PvP. Mm. These people are not beating Superboy. What is roadblock? I've seen that before. What is that about in there? What are you doing in there? What you just mining? You're digging and mining things. Oh, it's like an old game. It used to be called Dig Dug. Is it like that? You're a miner. Okay. What is Roblox? Yeah, yeah. What they do in that game? I seen the name, but I never actually looked at it. Hmm. Roblox. I gotta check it out. I should check it out right now. See what this thing is. And you play that? Roblox. What is that? Hmm. Okay, there you go. Okay, let's see. Roblox. Bam. Roblox. Playgrounds basketball. Twice square. Eternal heroes. What in the world? Saber Interactive. Primal Unit. Okay. I'll put it on wish list so I wouldn't forget. But I had to hit up multiverse too. You play multiverse? Multiverse. It got like Batman in it. No Batman in it. Scooby Doo. I think Bugs Bunny. Oh, he's quantum. Well, all right. I'm about to sign off, man. Enjoy your night. And I'll be on, I guess, tomorrow. Come back on. I gotta find out how to show the screen. Like do screen and screen or picture in picture. However they be doing it on here. Let's see. Let's see that. Highlight save to your channel is on this video. Alright. I'm about to get off myself here. See, I don't know how to make share. What do you mean share? What is share? Copy, create. Know how to make how to show like my laptop screen on here. So I can show what I'm looking at on the computer. I don't know how to do it. I think I gotta get yard something yard. I won't. Wow. Okay. Am I playing DME? Mm-hmm. Nope. Well, all right. I'll see you later. It's called you StreamYard. I think I gotta get StreamYard to be able to stream my laptop and have like show you what my laptop is doing. Cause if I put the phone up to it, it wouldn't work good. I gotta find out how to do it. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's not touching anything. Okay. See y'all later. Camera 9, boy. See y'all out there.